Welcome in, everybody, to the next installment of Give Me a Break. I am Mr. K of K Family Rips, and today we will be looking at studio baseball cards from 1992. I picked up two of these boxes at an auction, and we will be opening one of them, and we'll save the second one for later. Here's what the box looks like with the partial cover on it. These didn't come in the best of shape, but this is what the top looks like here, and we're going to be opening up this one here that has been kind of tied together with string. So we will cut this open and see what we get in terms of condition of cards. Here's a look at the cards. Here's the pack on here. It was listed at the place that these were being sold, the farm, for $1.35 a pack. There's 12 cards in the pack. There's what the back looks like. There's Heritage Series cards. There's a total of 14 of those, but only cards 1 through 8 were distributed in these wax packs. The other cards 9 through 14 were issued in jumbo packs. And there's 264 base cards in this set. So this is it's listed at $149 on this sticker from Readmore. I'm not sure what that is, if that was a store or not. But the back is blank. There's no cards on the back. So let's get through these real quick. See, hopefully we can get through this entire box in under 15 minutes and see what we get. See if we can pull out any of these heritage cards. And the cards actually look like they're not in too bad of shape, which is good. So we'll just go through these as fast as we can here. Ken Caminiti, Eric Davis, and it looks like we're getting a little stickiness there. So I was afraid that might happen too. Mark Gubicza. There's a little stick there. Actually, two of them there. Devon White, Kurt Stillwell, David Valley, Matt Williams, Craig Biggio, Hall of Famer, Rob Deere, home run hitter, Tom Candiotti, and Paul Molitor, Hall of Famer. You can see that. Hopefully that's not too dark. And that's what the back of the card looks like. Personal information, career information, and some other miscellaneous stuff. So there's not a stat line on the back like there are in a lot of the sets that we're used to. Nope, that doesn't want to ripple. Let's try it on this side. Go back. This pack is being rather stubborn. Okay. Rex Hudler, John Olerud, Rick Sutcliffe, Hall of Famer. And what do we have here? I guess it's just a card explaining what the set is. I'll have to look at that later. I won't spend too much time on that. Dale Murphy, Andy Van Slyke, Dave Stewart. Oh, we got a stick here. Kurt Stillwell, Jim Abbott, Andre Dawson, Hall of Famer, and Norm Charlton there. These are tough to rip. From that side. Okay. Terry Steinbach, Gerald Clark, got some couple of them stuck together. Mark McGuire, Tina Martinez, Franklin Ticket Stubs, and all of these are kind of bricked up a little bit. Todd Hundley, I don't recognize his name. Lenny Dykstra, Kenny Griffey Jr., blowing the bubble. Jeff Brantley, Juan Gonzalez, and Pedro Guerrero. All right. Looks like all the packs in this bottom right side have the price on them. Not sure if these other ones have prices or not. Doesn't look like it. So this is pack number 4. Barry Bonds, Jose Canseco. There's Greg Harris, who is stuck on top of somebody else. Edgar Martinez, Royce Clayton. Got a couple more stuck together here. Rick Sutcliffe. There's that studio explanation card. I'm not sure, I didn't go through there and count if that is actually part of the 12 card base pack. That would be disappointing if it did count as one of the 12. Man, these are tough. Ripping in one piece either. Okay, Craig Biggio again, Rob Deere, Tom Candiotti. I think we got this pack before, didn't we? Tom Gordon. There's Dwight Gooden. All these are kind of stuck up together. Kent Herbeck, Mariano Duncan, Greg Jeffries, Dave Stewart, and Dave just took a tumble. No damage to the corner, thankfully there. Kurt Stillwell, David Volley, and Matt Williams. Some of these that I have pulled, like in this pack, I could tell the ones toward the top. The bottom corner isn't too bad, but I mean, it's not a perfect corner. Most of these that are coming out of here would probably grade at least 9s, I would say, if you were going to submit them. Okay. Randy Johnson. Will Clark again. Rafael Palmeiro. Felix Jose. Oh, we got a heritage. That's good. So that was that our 5th pack or our 4th pack. We got Darryl Strawberry. Nice Heritage Series card. And he is BC6. And like I said, cards number 1 through 8 are in the so-called wax packs. They're not wax anymore, but that's what they're still called. Harold Reynolds, Robbie Thompson, Ruben Sierra, Gary Scott, Alex Fernandez, Greg Swindell, and Mark Whitten. Nice. So it's good that we found one. See how many we can find here. I don't see any listing of any odds on this, so we'll just kind of go with the flow on this. And there was also a 22 card preview that was issued that in this year they did not put them in the hobby sets to the dealers. They were in 2-card packs that they gave to the dealers, and supposedly those are pretty hard to come by. And they look just like this, and on the back they have one of 22, and then I think it says preview card as well on it. So those won't be in here. If you can pick those up, they're very they're much rarer, I should say, than the other cards here. So Greg Hubbard, Rob Dibble, Jack Armstrong, another Craig Biggio, and hey, we got another Heritage, Wade Boggs. So that's number 2. That's BC3. Brian Gordon, Pat Borders, Mike Devereaux, Ben McDonald, Tony Pena, Greg Olson, and Von Hayes. And actually none of those cards stuck together, so that's good. I'm going to pull out the rest here. We got 5 more packs in that stack. I'm just going to get rid of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like there's 12 per stack, so that's a lot of packs per box. Tony Phillips, Tony the Tiger, Ramon Martinez, Wally Joyner, Ken Hill, Tom Pagnozzi, Juan Guzman, another Ben McDonald, Jose Canseco, Gary DiSarcina, Greg Maddox, Lance Johnson, and Hal Morris. And I like the design of these cards. I think they're pretty cool. They're pretty high end back in the day, with the action picture in the background of the player silhouette there. Greg Jeffries, Marquise Grissom, Jamie Navarro, Dwight Gooden, Glenn Allen Hill, Rick Swindell, Mark Whitten again, Eddie Tomasi, Barry Larkin, Hall of Famer, Carlos Baergo, Ken Caminetti, and Cecil Fielder. And the way it looks, I'm almost on 15 minutes and I haven't gotten through one part of this box. Jody Reed, John Smoltz, like all these Hall of Famers, Gary Scott, Rob Deere, Tom Candiotti, Tom Gordon, Tim Tuffle, Neon Deion Sanders, Lance Parrish with the Angels at that time, Sammy Sosa, and Frank Thomas. All right, George Brett, good looking card. Brett Barberay, Ricky Bones, Bobby Bonilla, Pete Harnisch, Paul Molitor again, John Franco, Brian Harper, Ken Hill, Franklin Stubbs, Scott Lewis, Todd Hundley, and Lenny Dykstra. And we are going to get to our last pack here at the bottom right. Wade Boggs, Sid Bream, Hubie Brooks, Joe Girardi, Ryan Harvey, Eric Hansen, John Burkett, Jose Guzman, there's Pudge, Ivan Rodriguez, Darren Lewis. I got some stickies there. Tom Pagnazzi and Juan Guzman. So our first stack, we got a total of 2 Heritage cards. And let's see if we can get through. Come on, boy. There we go. Ozzie Smith, the Wizard, Derek Bell, Greg Olson, Jeff Reardon. He had a nice career, all-star. Brett Saberhagen, the same. Ken Hill, again. So we're seeing doubles. Franklin Stubbs, Tom Hudley, Andy Bennis, former #1 pick, Jay Buhner, Kevin Bass, and Julio Franco. So after I'm done going through these, it'll be interesting to see how many of the 264 we can get out of the base set here. Terry Steinbach, Gary Sheffield, Harold Reynolds again, Robbie Thompson again, Hubie Brooks, Joe Girardi, Greg Hibbard, Scott Fletcher, Benito Santiago, Bill Swift, Pete O'Brien, and Nolan Ryan. Nice. Always get a Nolan Ryan out of there. All right, here. We got a little sticky there. Juan Guzman, and McDonald, Tony Pena, Mike Morgan, Jose Offerman, Brian McRae, Denny Martinez, Ken Caminetti, Dave Henderson, Tony Gwynn, Randy Johnson, and Will Clark. So we got a couple Hall of Famers there toward the end. And Will Clark wasn't a bad player either. Okie doke, we got an upside down card here. So what's the deal with that? And it's stuck. Kent Herbeck was the upside down card. Steve Avery, Jim Abbott, Andre Dawson, Darren Lewis, Van Slyke again, Dave Stewart, Kurt Stillwell, Eric Hansen, John Burkett, Jose Guzman, and Brian Jordan. So we are due for a Heritage card here. We haven't had one yet in this bottom left stack. But none of these cards have the farm sticker on them either, so I don't know if whoever accumulated these packs got them from a different place or not. There's Melita Perez, Van Slyke again, back-to-back packs. Dave Stewart, I think he was in that pack too. Kurt Stillwell, Ken Griffey Jr., Jeff Brantley, Tom Glavine, Cecil Fielder, Randy Tomlin, Terry Steinbach, Gary Sheffield, and Harold Reynolds again. Okay, these studio cards were produced by Leaf. Harold Baines, Andy Bennis, Doug DeCenzo, nobody stuck to him, Dave Winfield, Oh, all right. There's a good one too. Cal Ripken. And he is card number 7. So we found 3 of them so far. We found Gooden, Boggs, and Ripken. Joe Carter, Chris Hoyles. He's a local product from where I'm located at. Frank Viola, Von Hayes, who used to be with the Indians. Mike Morgan, Steve Sachs. That was after his trade from the Dodgers, most likely. And Bip Roberts. Jose Lind, Mike Moore, Fred McGriff, Kevin Mitchell, Gary Scott, Alex Fernandez, Greg Swindell, Eric Davis, Paul Molitor. We've got a few of him so far. John Franco, Brian Harper. Anybody stuck on? Nope. And Darren Dalton. That was the cleanest ripped wrapper so far. Donovan Osborne. I don't remember him. Dean Palmer, Royce Clayton, Sam Horn. There's Ivan Rodriguez again. Terry Mulholland, Melito Perez, and Slyke. And Andy's got somebody on his back there. Tim Raines, Hall of Famer Tim Raines. Backing up Van Slyke, Jose Rijo, Glenn Allen Hill, and Pete Harnish. And we've got 3 more packs in this bottom. Ah, come on. We'll go from an easy pack opening. There, that's better. All right. Wally Joiners on top. Ken Hill. Franklin Stubbs. Somebody stuck to him. Todd Hundley again. Roger Clemens. Tom Glavine. Almost said back-to-back Hall of Famers, but Mr. Clemens is not in the Hall of Fame. Maybe in time. David Valley. And Matt Williams. And these cards are, I am impressed. I opened a box of 91 Topps the other day, and I was kind of worried about how the condition was going to be, and they were really good. And based on how these things were being held together with string, I wasn't too sure how this was going to turn out. Robin Yount, Anthony Young, John Smiley, Terry Mulholland. There's another Bonds. Canseco, had a few of him. Tim Tuffle, we got another one. Canseco, that's our 4th one. So we've got half of the early series, not early series, but the ones that were in the wax packs. So that's BC4. We've got 4 of them. Saberhagen, Puckett, Murphy, and Sanderson. And our, oh, we got 2 packs to go. What I think I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this after the last pack here, so this video isn't too long. So this will be considered part 1. Dave Winfield, Glenn Davis, Greg Harris, Ron Gant, Tom Pagnozzi, another Molitor, another Franco, Harper, Fred the Crime Dog McGriff. We got 3 here stuck together. Yeah, Kevin Mitchell, Mike Jackson, and Jeff Russell. And this will be the last one, and we will continue with part 2 on a separate video that will follow. All right, what do we got in the last pack here? A little more sticky. Mitch Williams, Danny Tartabull, Juan Gonzalez. Jay Bell is stuck to Mark McGwire. Will Clark, Rafael Palmeiro, Felix Jose, Juan Guzman, Ben McDonald. Some of these have, I don't know if you can tell on that, there's a little bit of a raise on the corner. So this is the bottom pack, so I guess that's not surprising. Greg Olson, if they've been moved around, the bottom packs are the ones that are probably going to be the recipient of the damage. And Tony Pena is the last card of the bottom section. So we're gonna stop, and we will continue with another video. And that's the end of part 1. Thanks for being with us.